Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Sang, if you can see us.
And today we are, more or less, doing another episode of Collector's Corner where we discuss hot topics in the toy industry with some of our favorite brands. And we are going to segue into that by showing you guys our lovely collection of Mattel Shop exclusive Cleo Denial and Ghoulia Yelps 2-packs.
We're just really into it.
Yeah, we
We're hoarding.
we didn't have enough.
So there's 12 here.
Yes. As you guys may already know, hopefully you already know, we reviewed this 2-pack last video. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. I will put the link in the description. But this video, as we promised last time, we are going to be hosting a giveaway. So one of these can be yours. There's technically a brief story time for why we have so many of these, which kind of ties into our Collector's Corner topics. For details on how to enter the giveaway, make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video.
There are surprises throughout the entire video. You cannot skip. That was
Must watch this video in its entirety.
that was plagiarized. We can't use that.
What was it from?
Oh, H3H3. Alright, so the story of why we have 12 of these boxes.
Someone had posted on Instagram that the 2-pack had popped up on the Mattel Shop website. So me and Max went there and we tried to order them. It was in stock, but when you try to add to cart, it takes it to like a blank page, or it would like take you to the wrong page, or it won't load. Just like not sure if our order went through. My order went through and I got a confirmation email, but Max wasn't sure, so he ordered 3
Essentially
as well.
what happened to me is I was at work at the time and I kept trying to finalize my order. A confirmation page never appeared. I never received a confirmation email, a confirmation number, nothing. But I was like trying to click it and it would not load. It kept not loading. In a nutshell, basically I ended up finding out that there were attempts to purchase it and like my bank kept rejecting it, and there was this one payment that apparently was in limbo with PayPal. It was such a hot mess. Like I talked to my bank and they were like, oh yeah, like we were marking these attempts as fraudulent because it was duplicate orders. And I called Mattel customer service, which I can't really put on blast per se because the final person who ended up helping me was actually really sweet and helpful. But I had to get on the phone with them several times, and they explicitly said to me, they said, your orders did not go through. They said the payment was rejected. I got emails saying the same thing. Like I received emails saying your method of payment was rejected, your order didn't go through, blah, blah, blah. So finally I tried, like there was one time where we tried to just use Sang's card. We thought the issue was with my card, and we used his card, and that still didn't work. And I got another email saying, and I was so mad because we wanted to try to get these as soon as possible, to review for you guys, and it was just not working out. But finally I talked to a super helpful Mattel representative who was like continuously checking the order for me throughout the day, and I had to talk to like the fraud department and my credit card. It was just a mess. And so I finally got it worked out, and they literally had to give like a 24-hour like clearance on my card to allow all purchases to go through, because I talked to an especially unfriendly man who told me like, well, like there's just a 50% chance like this will be auto denied and there's nothing I can do about it, blah, blah. And I was like, are you telling me I cannot make this purchase because you don't want to have that conversation with me right now? And so I got passed to his supervisor, who thankfully actually did help me. Yeah, so I got a super helpful, Mattel rep who checked my order throughout the day and confirmed for me finally that it did finalize. And I got a confirmation email and everything, and then all of a sudden, a couple days later, I got 3 emails saying, your order has shipped, your order has shipped, your order has shipped. So apparently 3 of my orders actually did go through, despite the fact that like.
And you got charged for all of them, yes?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
You haven't checked?
I haven't checked. Sang and I are both gonna have to talk to our banks, and it was a hot mess. But basically, yeah, we're not just scalping or hoarding these. Or
Yeah, we are gonna return majority of them, and at the time of recording right now, they're still available at Mattel, so there's no issue if you need to order any of them.
There's about to be several more available.
Yeah, so this is Tom's first time checking them out.
So I open from the top.
Yes, or the bottom.
Oh my god. She has it comes with a journal?
It's so old school Monster High.
Goodness. I'm already in love with the art. Oh my goodness. Oh. She's back. He was gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
This is honestly probably the best Monster High release since the reboot.
Circuit's a lot concerns me. He looks a little radioactive.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like Ghoulia.
I love her. She's, she's bae, as she always has been.
So as I'm sure many of you already know, last week was San Diego's annual Comic-Con. And, all the exclusives and mayhem and madness and reveals that always comes with that. And to a lot of people's surprise, Monster High did have a presence at Comic-Con. We mentioned it briefly last video, and there were some reveals of new and upcoming dolls that they made that kind of coincided with Comic-Con. They had new reveals on the social media each day. So we're just gonna review, there's only a handful of them. We're gonna go over those real quick and give you our reactions and thoughts. So the first reveal is what seems to be a ballerina line of some kind. So they revealed like a ballerina looking Cleo.
Kind of reminds me of Ever After High. They might have borrowed some ideas from Ever After High. Like plastic leggings. I'm glad, Monster High is still around and they're still, coming out with dolls. It's just a little budget to me.
Really? She has a lot of accessories, a lot of new molded stuff, actually styled hair, and layered clothing.
To be really honest, I don't have a strong opinion on this reveal one way or the other. It's kind of nice. I actually do kind of agree with Autumn. It's actually, I think, more detail than we've seen in a lot of other recent releases. And she has articulated, and it seems like she comes with a lot of accessories and layers, stuff like that. I think she's cute-ish. I would be interested to see if this does end up being a full line. I'd be interested to see the other characters.
I don't really get the whole Monster High becoming ballerinas. I was just thinking about just Cleo herself. She doesn't really strike me as the ballerina type. But then I'm like, if they make a whole line out of it, it's like, well, that's really gonna feel Ever After High reminiscent.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's rumors Claudine is another character they're including in this line.
So this one's kind of whatevs. They revealed a Monster High mini. I was very excited when they showed the shadow because it looked like it was, like a mini with a pet.
Mm-hmm.
The specific Laguna Monster High mini that they revealed is kind of okay for me. It looks like a very standard Laguna. I do like that she has pink in her hair, but it's not that exciting to me beyond that. The pet is adorable.
I wonder if the pet's gonna be its own box or it's something that's bundled in, or if it's like...
Better not be.
I don't want it to be mystery. I want this to be the ones that come in its own visible packaging, because I just would want all these pets. Look how cute that is.
It is very cute. I'd be down if they want to do mini.
I'm curious because the minis themselves are so tiny, and the pets are even tinier.
They do that for My Mini Mixie Q's though. They have super microscopic accessories.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Just shake the box. There's an extra piece that you can feel in there.
Can you imagine how cute some of them might be though? Like Abby's woolly mammoth, or in mini form. That would be so cute.
Oh my goodness.
I'm down for this. Super cute. The next one. So this next one's frustrating because. So they revealed Frankie's little sister, whose name I think is Olivia. Do you know what they were trying to go for?
Oh, she's alive.
Olivia.
Oh, okay.
Olivia.
Olivia. That sounds medical.
I know.
But
It sounds like a sugar substitute.
It's a colon balance yogurt.
Yeah.
this was frustrating to me because this to me is just filed under the, jointless, no articulation, budget situations that I just cannot get myself to be interested in. But I'm imagining a Frankie with this blue hair and that more bluish skin tone. I think it would be so so cute. And like a
And
legit
I like her
doll.
bolts coming out.
Yeah, and she has the bolts. Like, so it's
And she has a big stitch across the forehead,
Yeah.
which is really...
yeah, which is it's spookier, more monstery. So I have mixed feelings about this because I really like certain things they did with her, but execution is
She has like
just-
cloth, like hands.
Yeah.
She's very, like, came off the table, Frankenstein's monster look, which is cute. I think this whole little sister's idea is, like, the laziest thing they could have come up with.
Yeah, it's like a chibi version of like the characters.
Yeah.
She's not different enough. That
No.
just looks
Yeah.
like Frankie got short.
And it goes against like the whole like Monster High like characters because Frankie is you know she's a loner. She has her.
She's figuring out the world, not
Yeah.
like she's not ready to be a role model for a smaller version of herself.
And it doesn't make sense with the movie because like Frankie was alone.
Well,
Yeah.
they're just gonna make a sister for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
This is
She'll be the even newer girl on campus.
yeah.
which
This,
is-
the whole sibling thing feels very manufactured for no reason to me. I feel like the general road both Monster High and Ever After High is going down is they want to. I feel like it ties into why Enchantimals are even a thing is because they want to create more affordable like options, things that are cheaper to produce and also cheaper for the consumer. I feel like they're trying to skew towards that. So,
Aw, if I look at it that way,
but I'm
I
like,
don't know.
no.
Why couldn't they make like a spooky line of Enchantimals? You know, because Enchantimals very stolen from Ever After High's whatever's. You know, just spooky things. No joints,
Yeah.
cheap, spooky. You don't have to make a mini version of Frankenstein. We don't need this.
Again, you know, like the little sisters are kind of geared towards a younger audience. So it'd be nice if they made a deluxe one with joints.
I'd buy this girl if there was an articulated version of her.
Yeah.
TBH.
I know one.
So it was a big deal one, which was kind of like a oh, for me personally, was they confirmed Howling Wolf is back.
The whole Wolf family is back.
What are your thoughts?
I'm so underwhelmed.
It's funny because like I miss Helene having that big afro, and I miss her having a more unique hairstyle than that. 'Cause
Never
that-
brought that back, did they? For any?
No. The thing is, like with his hairstyle, it reminds me a lot of that one Helene that we had.
This is very generic Howleen to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love her like sherbert kind of hair, but they've done it in so many releases now.
What Helene is this? Geek Street?
She's had this color combination in multiple releases. So that's why to me, I love it. It's not unique at all.
I mean, again, she's budget.
You would think that the afro would actually be easier to produce, though, because that's how the hair comes. So,
I personally, great. That's wonderful that she's back. I absolutely would not buy this. It's not a unique Howleen. It's not articulated. So it's like, no
it's
thank you.
super budget, not articulated. The hedgehog's kind of cute.
The hedgehog is cute.
It's different from like her original hedgehog.
It was pretty boring looking.
Yeah, I mean, we've been down for Mattel pets lately. You know, if you guys want to start a like dollar store line of pets, we might be into that. I don't know. Could
Was
have
it-
been cooler than this for sure. So one other thing, they also confirmed, I don't know, none of us are probably going to care about this, but they did, I mean, something that I kind of wasn't expecting, they confirmed the animation isn't done. I guess it's coming back as like a, is it like a...
Mister is waiting to be found. Monsters. Just rest. Let's go find our monsters. Lost monsters. That's where we go. Lost monsters.
And the cringe be too strong. The cringe be way too strong.
Yes. So Monster High animated series is returning to YouTube on August 11th. You know, there were some people who thought Monster High animation was done, and some people were sad about that. So apparently it's not done, but they still have not confirmed a movie. That's kind of like, you know, for the three of us, because we were never, the animated series was never the reason we were into Monster High to begin with. But for those of you who like the animated series, yay! So last Monster High thing I think we should touch on. So this was actually shown, I think, either like right after Comic-Con ended. Monster High finally officially posted the deluxe collector's Abbey Bominable doll, which some people were very happy about, some people had big issues with, because Sang can point out the specifics, but there are some major differences people noticed from her.
Well,
original.
we'll have a
Side by
image,
side.
yeah. But yeah, like her promo images popped up on Amazon because it is an Amazon exclusive, and they made some changes since those promo images were released, and a lot of it were like budget changes and things that like the reboot had. She's definitely no longer that glittery, and her face changed a little bit. Like her eyebrows are no longer that pointed. She's more of a softer look.
They did the thing that always just made us cry with Abbey and promo images in general is so in the original promo images, that necklace is shown as super like translucent, shimmery, like really beautiful.
You
And
need
it's
to
just like
stop.
it's just like a flat plastic. Like
We need to stop with that. This is the character that needs the see-through plastic. I don't know if that's more expensive, but whatever decisions behind that. I noticed that the elephant headpiece is more pearly.
Yeah, I mean honestly it's still a buy for me.
I think she's an upgrade over Scalita. I think Scalita
Oh, yeah.
was a little bit more plain looking.
Yeah, even though our issues with the standard Mattel releases nowadays are kind of ever increasing, and we're just having a really hard time staying interested and committed. You know, I think we can all agree that, you know, we're pretty happy that they're still maintaining a semi-consistent release schedule of like deluxe, like adult collector dolls like Monster High. Please don't stop doing this. Like,
Yeah.
we will stick with you if you keep doing stuff like this for like the adult collectors.
I like how
you
it
know,
says it right there. Adult collector.
adults.
This
only.
is not for kids.
Not for kids. Next topic, you know, I was talking with some people on Instagram about this. This is the first Comic-Con since the, you know, conception of the series. Ever After High had 0 presence at Comic-Con. They did not have a booth. They didn't even have a release to coincide with it. They didn't have like an exclusive,
They
nothing. They didn't
post
reveal.
anything on
There were no
Instagram?
reveals. There was nothing. They had no reveals, nothing. And I know there's still rumors swirling online that even though Ever After High is ongoing right now, that there's a ton of, again, this is speculation, nothing's confirmed, but there's a lot of rumors that this is Ever After High's final year, is what a lot of people are saying online. Let us know how you guys feel about that in the comments. I feel like the three of us are kind of at a weird, like, stagnant place with Ever After High at this point. They've just had a lot of issues post-reboot, you know, a lot of which, as we kind of said before, might not necessarily be their fault. There just might not be budget allocated to them anymore. Sales just might have been struggling. It's very sad. It's definitely a bummer because obviously, I mean,
We were there since the beginning.
yeah, we were there pretty early on because, yeah, Sang and I started buying when they were still like in the very first wave, you know, of the dolls. So I don't know, maybe at some point, I don't know, if you guys are interested in us doing a completely separate video about this, a discussion.
Like a Ever After High retrospective
Yes.
and like post-mortem.
the birth and death from cradle to grave of Ever After High. It does make me very
Story
sad.
hour. I think we should do that.
Yeah, if you guys would be interested in that, let us know.
I think they should take whatever remaining budget they have and just fully invest it into more cartoons. I
Yeah.
liked the Ever After High show a lot.
Yeah, that was the reason Sang and I got interested initially was the show. It had a really, you know, pretty animation. It was a cute storyline, likable characters. I don't know if they'll be allowed any kind of last hurrah, but it feels like they're kind of just going to peter out at this point, which is really a bummer. For our final topic, this is just something I wanted to talk about a little bit because Sang and I experienced this firsthand recently. There were recent articles released about San Diego Comic-Con saying that attendees were experiencing unusually long lines for a couple different reasons, I assume, because, you know, there were some really huge celebrities this year, and I talked to a lot of people who attended asking them if it would like be possible for them to pick up exclusive for us, and they were saying things like the lines, like to get any, like, you know, Funko exclusives or anything, like you'd have to camp out the night before and spend your entire day trying to get it, and then there was a possibility you wouldn't even be able to buy the one you wanted. And Conan O'Brien had a panel or a segment of some kind of Comic-Con, and he finally in the mainstream they've addressed hardcore, like the absurdity of just the lines people wait in at these massive conventions. And so I just wanted to discuss briefly, especially now that Sang and I have experienced it, do you guys think it's worth going? What are your thoughts on crowd control and dealing with ginormous lines for these products and panels?
I mean, there's a lot of things you can't experience unless you go. So, is it worth it? Yeah, if you want to experience those things, it's like the only way. But the way it's structured is just ridiculous. I have anxiety with crowds. I couldn't do this. I won't have these life experiences. I feel cheated. I can't believe what you guys even went through for D23.
I feel like Comic-Con would be worse, honestly. Yeah.
Well,
used
you
to
have to
be
keep
like-
in mind, like, you're not just standing in line just to stand in line. There's stuff going on around you.
It
So
feels like standing in line just to stand up.
it is. I mean, you
Personally.
know, a lot of people who go there dress up. You know, you meet people.
It's in part an atmosphere thing.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I would feel cheated because I'd be there for the collectibles and exclusive and whatnot, but then I'd be like, geez, I'm spending my whole day doing this and I don't get to experience the panels. So it's like you're sacrificing one thing for another. I don't know, it may sound kind of spoiled to say I want it all, but I do.
It's really a bummer because I mean, there's a lot of people who like desperately want to go to these events, and I mean, like Sang and I, it was our first time going to D23, but it is kind of a harsh reality when you realize like I want to do this and buy this and watch this, and then you show up and you realize like, wow, there are too many people on
Which
the
of
planet.
my 3 children do I love the most?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, my thoughts on it are just if you're going to go to a really massive popular con, you have to head into it embracing the fact you absolutely will not be able to do or buy all the things you want to do or buy.
I think that's a shame though.
It is, but it's kind of the harsh reality of things that just get too popular. I mean, technically, to some extent, Comic-Con already has like a capacity limit kind of aspect to it because people are randomly pulled from a waiting room pot to be selected to go, which we've tried and we've never succeeded. But
things overlap. There's so many panels that go at the same time. It only runs for like 3-4 days. Just try to have fun. Don't go in and try, I have to do this, have to do that.
it is still cool and exciting to be seeing a lot of things that interest you like all in one place. I don't know if there's any perfect solution, to the issue that is long wait times and lines and people having a hard time enjoying themselves because of that.
I guess I think that there should be even more crowd control though. If like just to experience one thing you have to camp overnight.
I mean,
That's overkill.
It's like people, they want to go, but then when they do go, they're like, why are there so many people here? Although, isn't it, Comic-Con wants to change the venue, don't they? Or
Yeah, they only renewed San Diego for another 2 years. After that, I'm not sure. They want
Think
them
about
to.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're thinking Las Vegas, but yeah, they want San Diego to like update their convention center.
I can get behind the idea of them changing the location for a larger, more accommodating venue, but something they very, 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 very much need to keep in mind. If they're serious about moving it to a place like Vegas, people will legit die of heat stroke in outdoor lines.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It has to be indoor.
I'm like, okay, if you guys want to do that, you can do that, but don't make people wait in line outside. You don't want bodies dropping on you, and they will in Vegas heat. I know, I've been there.
I mean, I'm sure and the first few years can be horrible because people won't know where to go. Obviously, it's a new convention center.
So, this giveaway will be international. In order to enter, you must be subscribed to our channel and comment below what your favorite thing is about the character of Ghoulia Yelps. Because of course, this release marks the dramatic return of Ghoulia. So that's all you have to do to enter our giveaway. This giveaway is international. We will ship anywhere in the world. Alright, and we will be announcing the winner of this giveaway once we reach our 2,000 subscriber milestone, which we're not super close to, but we're also not too far off from. So we would recommend, if you want to speed the process up, share this video, share our channel with your friends. Make sure to let people know to subscribe to us for lots of doll and toy fun. There's gonna be more stuff like this in the future. So that was our second episode of Collector's Corner. Thank you for joining us. Be sure to let us know if there are any certain topics you might like us to cover in the next discussion video. And of course, make sure you enter our giveaway to win Mattel Shop exclusive Ghoulia Yelps and Cleo Denial. Again, we will announce the winner of the giveaway once we reach our 2,000 subscriber milestone. As soon as we can, after we reach that milestone, in the video after that, we will announce the winner from there. The winner will be selected from there, and we'll announce it as soon as possible after that.
Keep in mind and bear with us if you do win and you happen to live outside the United States. We know every country has different policy on what can be sent into the country and customs and taxes. I'm trying to make sure that we send it out to you in the perfect condition, whatever, but keep in mind if you do win
and you live in like Singapore,
yes.
which I know we do have some international viewers.
Sometimes these things can take a full month or 2 months to ship. Keep in mind we send out as soon as possible, but customs, it's out of our control.
Still feel free to enter if you live outside the United States, which is actually a pretty big deal for this giveaway because this is a Mattel Shop exclusive. The Mattel Shop does not ship to very many countries outside of the United States. I know they don't ship to Mexico, they don't ship to, I think, other countries as well. So this is your chance. If you live in one of the countries that they do not ship to, make sure you enter our giveaway.
Or if you live in the United States and you just don't want to pay $40 for these.
Yes, then you can still enter. Yes, so we will be choosing one winner. There will be one winner out of all the entrants. So good luck. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye.